Hey, what's up, everybody? So I was just driving to Walmart with my wife, and we were having a conversation this week. Coming off of the summer, my my kids have been eating kind of bad, and the summertime, a lot of eating fast food and chips, donuts, all that stuff, and I decided this week that I was going to get rid of all the chips and all the donuts and all the cookies and all the things that have accumulated in our kitchen, and like it was kind of like I felt bad doing it. I felt whatever, but I wanted to kind of force my two boys to start eating healthy again, and so I did that, and my wife and I were just talking about it, and we went to my we're down in Rhode Island visiting my parents, and my wife and I were talking about well, what do we do when we go to see their grandparents and they have some junk food, and I'm like, that's totally fine. We'll just keep the food at our place where there's no option for them to eat poorly. And what happened this week was really interesting. Is I started noticing after a couple of days, because there was no option there for them to eat bad, they started eating healthy. Like yesterday in the morning, my 6-year-old Jacob had apples, as part of his breakfast, and then 2 nights ago, my son Brendan, instead of eating chips before bed, had a bowl of cereal, and it was just interesting. I just started seeing them eating healthier, and it made me realize that if I want to eat better, I especially at the beginning, a lot of people struggle because there's that temptation there all the time, and so sometimes it's a really good practice to just go through your kitchen and your house and just eliminate those things, so it's a little bit harder for you to eat poorly. Like, in other words, if it's not in the house, you'd actually have to get in the car and drive to the convenience store or to the grocery store or to wherever to eat badly. You know what I mean? Sometimes at the beginning that can help you a little bit if you're trying to eat more healthy. So I just wanted to kind of throw that out there, and I don't have the option. I don't eat junk food at all. It can be in front of me and I'm not tempted by it. But at the beginning, when I started doing that, I sort of had to get rid of all of that stuff. And then in general, in my diet, there's no room for me to eat badly and to eat junk food. I'm always strict about my diet. And as a result of that, it eliminates this option for me that can always lead me back to really eating poorly, gaining the weight back, and all that stuff. So anyway, just a suggestion that if you're trying to eat more healthy, maybe go through your house and eliminate all those options, all the bad food that's there, the chips, the donuts, the cookies, and all that stuff. And then what you probably will do is you'll go and eat the apples and the vegetables and the food that's good for you. And it's a funny thing. Like, for example, this morning, my son Jacob, before he ate, I basically said, you have to have a healthy breakfast before you eat any kind of junk food. Because again, we're down with their grandparents. And he had some eggs and some toast, a pretty healthy breakfast this morning. And a funny thing happened. After he was done eating, I noticed he was no longer interested in the Pop-Tarts that were in the cupboard. And I said, Jacob, so you ate healthy, and guess what happened? You forgot about the Pop-Tarts. And he kind of looked at me like, oh, that's interesting. Like, he ate something healthy, he was satisfied and full, and no longer wanted the junk food. So anyway, that's just another idea. Eat healthy first, and then see if you want to eat crappy afterwards. A lot of times, if you just eat healthy and you fill yourself up with good food, you lose the interest in eating poorly. So just another tip there. Anyway, just going to jump off here. So if you're interested in a really great community Facebook group, go to wellnessseekerscommunity.com, wellnessseekerscommunity.com. If you want to see my exact daily wellness routine, you can get that below or above my free book. Just follow the link where it says free book. And if you like this video, please do share it and comment and like it so that more people can see it. All right, have a great day, and we will talk soon.